What's going on, Jets fans? Calvin Bush here alongside a new face today. We've got the assistant coach, Ryan Black, on this week's episode of the Coach's Corner. Coach Ryan, we appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today, and welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm very, very excited to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to switch it up a little bit, give Parker a little bit of a break. A big weekend last weekend for you guys. You extended the winning streak to 4 games, a couple of rough, difficult series, I should say, Fairbanks, and then go right back into it with the Wilderness. But to do what you guys did at home in front of a good crowd here in Janesville, how awesome was that for you?
Oh, I mean, it was such a great feeling, for Parker and I and the team as well. Every team in this league is good. You have to battle every single weekend, and I think we've started to do that, really started to show some grit and some determination within the team, and we're really starting to turn things around. Locker room's energy is awesome. Guys are excited, People love winning. What can I say?
Winning is a nice thing for sure. With you in your first season with the Jets here, you've had some good background with your collegiate career. Keaton Peters, we talked about it before. You guys are sharing the same school with Northern Michigan now. For you, a few months into the season now, alongside Parker Burgess, like you just mentioned, things are starting to turn around. What are some things that you've learned along the way alongside Parker in your first season here in Janesville?
Geez, I'm still learning today. I mean, it's a month 2 or whatnot, but I mean, I'm still learning everything, whether that be power play, penalty kill, learning different things, getting different ideas from different people. I think that's a huge thing for coaching, is understanding different perspectives. And I'm learning a lot from Parker. He's been nothing but a great mentor towards me. I talk with my coaches back from Northern. I talk to my high school coach, just learning different things from different people and kind of getting an idea of, hey, maybe this might work or this might work. So I've definitely learned a ton since I've been here, and there's always more room to improve as well.
Yeah. Touching base real quick on this past weekend against the Wilderness, a couple of big wins, go home with Culver's both nights, awesome. But one thing that stood out more than the goal scoring was the special teams. That was one thing for you guys that was a bit of a rough spot for the first few weeks of the season. You go perfect on the penalty kill on Saturday night. You go 2 for 3 on the power play. What's changed since the beginning of this season for you guys on the special teams?
I mean, I don't think a ton has changed. I think we just tweaked a few things. Whether that be for penalty kill, we just tweaked a smidge little thing, and it just seems to work a little bit better. We got a ton of buy-in from the guys, so the buy-in's always been there. It's just tweaking it to make it not necessarily better, but a little different perspective for the guys and for a different team, so we're not just throwing the same thing at them. It's definitely worked. And then with power play, trying new things, not just staying with whether it's a 1-3-1 or a dice or something. We're changing it up. We're finding different ways. We're watching videos, talking with people, talking with the players too. What do you like? What don't you like? What do you think works? So I mean, I think that we've really taken into account a lot of different things, and it's benefited us right now. And somewhere down the road we might go into a game where it's all right, we need to change something now. It's not like a huge change, it's more just a tweak. So I think we tweaked in the right direction.
Yeah, making the right tweaks, 4 games in a row again. You go into this weekend against another division rival up in Minnesota as well, and the Minnesota Magicians, another good team, just ahead of you guys in the standings. It's a marathon, not a sprint here, but what's the mindset going into this weekend? Back home for a long, long time against another Minnesota team here.
Well, like you said, they're right above us in the standings, and they're a really good team. They got some players who can play, and we're up for the challenge. The guys know that they're right above us in standings, and we're nipping at their heels. We're excited for it. Guys are excited for it. Coaching staff. There's a buzz around the town, so looking forward to this weekend.
And looking forward to hopefully some more Culver's cards they hand out this weekend.
Absolutely.
Too. Coach Ryan, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for joining us on the show, and look forward to having you on again in the near future, hopefully.
Thank you so much.
Coach Ryan Black here, the assistant coach of the Janesville Jets here on the Coach's Corner. Jets are at home again this weekend, taking on the Minnesota Magicians. Doors open at 6. Puck drop at 7, and they will be wearing their specialty camouflage jerseys again this weekend after some little tweaks with the Minnesota Wilderness last weekend. Until next time, I'm Calvin Bush. This has been the Coach's Corner with assistant coach Ryan Black.